That time someone told me, sir, it's recording. It's not recording at all. Anyway, it's not a big deal. You understand what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So you have to calculate by your hand, number 1 and number 2, okay? Then we can calculate my next class. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Okay, now maybe we can try to solve number 3, number 4, and number 5. Okay? But the question is a bit different. First you have to calculate these things, then we can calculate this. Anyway, we can change it, right? So I'm gonna change the question, develop a histogram, okay, for the variable selling price. For the variable selling price, develop a pie chart and bar diagram for the variable township, develop a box plot for the variable distance. For the variable distance. So do you know when we can construct pie chart and bar diagram, and what is the need of box plot? Do you know? What?
Sir, we use pie chart for qualitative data.
Good. And bar diagram?
A diagram for quantitative data.
Try to be sure, okay? So
Bar
this is also,
diagram for discrete data.
this is another assignment. Now tell me what is the purpose of box plot? Why we need to construct box plot? Do you know these things? Quartile, decile, percentile?
A little bit.
Why a little bit? Okay, now I am going to one research. Oh my God, what you did? You don't know even a simple basic of basic statistics. How can I conduct this?
We can't do our class for COVID. We have some class on this course.
Why some class? This is online, right? Online class. Why you had some classes or few classes?
In this time, there are many issues. We are also not prepared for online class. Our teacher also not interested to get online class.
Anyway, could you please take a look at the slide? You can see this is a paper published by me. Okay, so this is a paper. Okay, so I published it. Okay, so this is the topic is knowledge, attitude, and practice on climate change and dengue. Okay, in Lao People's Democratic Republic. That means this is one country and this is another country, right? Laos and Thailand. Then these are my co-authors, right? It's from Thailand, Norway, right? Then United Kingdom, Oxford University, any university like North Texas. Okay. So now I am gonna show you something like I used one graphs here. So this is called the mapping, right? Like you already know about the sampling. Please mute your microphone, or somebody please help to mute the microphone. So could you please take a look here? What is this? This is a map. This is a answer me. This is a map. This is a map, and there are two countries are here. One is Thailand, and so many countries. You see in the side, in the box, this is a Mekong sub-region. That means China is there, Myanmar, Thailand, Cambodia, right? Vietnam. So, and this is our sample size. This is our sample size. That means I worked in Thailand, not in the whole country. This is the whole country, and I only worked here. And now I zoom it out here. This is the zoom in. This is the zoom out, right? So maybe only two provinces I took from Thailand. One is Mukdahan, another is Ubon Ratchathani. These are the two provinces I took sample. That means I interviewed people from these two divisions, right? Or two provinces. So these are the sampling. So in map, this map created from the GIS software, ArcGIS. Okay. So you can do the map like this if you have a good command over the GIS mapping. So if you have a good knowledge or skill in GIS, So you can do the research things, like you can get a good job in United Nations or WHO. So try to learn GIS and you can create a very good map. So you can do many statistical things using the GIS also. The machine learning, big data, right? Artificial intelligence, and many things like the data science related tasks or techniques you can apply using the GIS techniques as well. Anyway, so my intention is to show you this plot. This is called the box plot. This is called the box plot. Can you see the slide? Can you see the figure or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Could you please tell me, anybody, like, what is this figure mean? So this is the caption of the figure. This is called what? Caption. This is called the caption of the figure. So I am also giving you the caption as well as the figure. So could you please tell me what this picture represents?
Sir, this box plot showing the percentage of householders, knowledge, attitude, and practice KF scores in Laos and Thailand, respectively during February. Sir, in a brief, it showing us the research in a short graph, sir.
No, this is okay, but I want to know the interpretation of box plot, or what does it really represent? What does it mean?
Sir,
Why?
basically, this is a new topic to us, sir, because we didn't get this box plot in our previous session. So this is a totally new topic to us. So that's why we have some confusion with this.
Okay. So then it's very difficult. Huh? It's very difficult to take the class. Okay. So anyway, try to. This is your another assignment. Okay? Try to read my paper and try to read, especially how the box plot was constructed and what is the interpretation of box plot. Why I use box plot here? Why I cannot use histogram or bar diagram? What is the benefit of box plot comparing histogram or bar diagram? You understand what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
You can just start this topic, okay? Then you can learn. So this is a learning how to read a paper. You see, this is a very good publication. So in Begumroka University, even in other university, the teachers or students try to publish many papers, but most of the papers are fake. Do you know the fake meaning of fake? Fake means like it's useless, right? It's useless and you can do it also. But this publisher, LCBR, you see the publisher name? You see?
Yes, sir.
This is very good. Like, it's very difficult. I am not sure you can publish. Like, this journal is very good. Like, it's very, very difficult. Like, impact factor is 6.49. Okay? And side score is 7.9. You understand? So these are the editor, like they try to evaluate my paper and maybe they told me to publish. Okay, so there are many topics are here, so we can try to learn how you can publish paper. Okay, only this kind of paper can give you a good scholarship in America. Do you know that? Like, you have a good paper published here or in elsewhere, then you can get a good scholarship in America, Canada, right? You understand what I mean? You can get a good funding, like they will give you the funding and you can go to America using this kind of like publication. You understand?
Yes, sir.
So try to read this paper, maybe you will have some understanding how to write, how to conduct research. Okay? So this is your assignment for tomorrow. Try to read this paper and try to know this answer 1 to 5. Okay, mostly how will you like continue your study? Like you have to know why you are using this one. What are the application of this one? Where I can apply these tools or techniques, right? And how we can calculate, like mean, what is mean by mean, what is mean by median, what is mean by mode, okay? What is mean by standard deviation? And what is the practical use, like where you can use the practical, where we can use these things for our practical purpose. You understand? So anyway, question number 1, question number 2, and question number 5, maybe we can solve later on, but now we can solve only 3 and 4. And I'm gonna change slightly the variable, because these two very questions are related with the previous one, but I'm gonna change the topic, or maybe you can change the variable. So we are considering selling price only, okay? So we can create a histogram for selling price. Can we create a histogram, bar diagram for selling price? Now there is no answer. I told you. Can we, okay, first tell me, can we construct histogram for selling price?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Why? What's the reason?
Yes, sir.
It's a continuous variable. Continuous.
It's a continuous variable. Okay. Then is it possible to
So it is a quantitative data. We can, and it is continuous.
continuous and quantitative same. There are two types of quantitative data. One is continuous, another is discrete. Do you know that? Okay. There are two types of quantitative data. One is discrete data, another is continuous. Anyway, so my second question is, can we construct pie chart for selling price?
No.
Why?
No, sir.
Why?
Sir, every single object has many price.
Oh my God. Why you are making the answer very difficult? Try to give a simple answer. For pie chart, we need to use qualitative variable, and selling price is not qualitative variable.
Yes, sir.
Anyway, what is about the bar diagram? Can we construct bar diagram for selling price?
Yes, sir.
Are you sure? Anyway, still now you are confused. I told you in the very first class, try to have your basic very clear regarding these issues. Okay. So in next class, there are many assignments for you. First, you have to calculate question number 1 manually, okay, by your hand. Question number 2, then you have to know when to use histogram, when to use bar diagram, in what situation, right? What are the characteristics? Then you have to know the box plot as well and the bar diagram as well. Now I'm gonna show how to construct pie chart and bar diagram for the variable downsheet, and how to develop a histogram chart for the variable selling cost, right? So now go back to our data. So for the graphs, where you can go to the graphs, right? There are many ways you can do it. Maybe you can go to analyze also. Maybe I'm not sure, but let's go to the graph. Maybe it will give you the very easy solution. Like you can do it very quick in using these tools. So you can go graphs. Maybe you can go chart builder, right? But I'm going this way, legacy document, legacy dialog. Maybe it's very easy. So what was our first question?
Histogram.
Now take a look. Tell me what I have to do. Which one I have to select?
Selling price in Taka.
The selling price in Taka.
You can select, you can double click. Double click is not working, so you can click here. Okay. The double click also work, but you have to select here first. Now it's go back. So you can do double click or maybe click here. Okay, this is finished or not?
We have to fix row and column.
How do you have many other variables? Did I tell you, hey, try to use 3 or more variables? You have only one variable. Do you think we have to put something here, row and column?
No.
Just tell me, it's logical, maybe it's logical. Try to think. This is possible or not?
It's possible, but I don't need.
So what I have to do now?
repeat?
Just tell me the question is logical.
Yes, sir.
Then okay. Why? Why it's not coming? Hmm? Okay. Do you have any other idea?
Sir, we can go analyze.
You can go analyze then.
Then descriptive.
See, this is called the like computer error. Like it takes a lot of time. I don't know why. Okay, this is possible. This is possible, right? So, how you can edit your graphs? This is okay or not? This graph is okay or not?
Okay, sir.
Okay, good. So this is the difference in histogram. The bar are adjacent, right? Adjacent. But in the
Yes.
bar diagram, it should be separated, right? Anyway, how you can edit? How you can edit this one? You can double click here. Okay. Now suppose I want to take it inside the graph. So this one. So automatically, what are the informations here mean? So if I ask you the mean selling price is 2145.03 taka, could you please interpret this meaning? I'll give you the bonus marks. Don't worry. Tell me.
Sir, the questions again, please.
Interpret the findings are here. Interpret the findings are here. Yes.
Can
you
I say in Bangla, sir?
Yes.
স্যার যত এই 21 জনের ডাটার উপর আমরা যেটা এখন হিস্টোগ্রাম করেছি
আমরা কি 21 জনের ডেটা নিয়েছি? 21 জনের ডেটা নিয়েছি।
জি স্যার n = 21 21টা ভেরিয়েবল নিয়েছি স্যার।
You did not take a look of your variable. This is the individual variable. Why you say 21 জন?
স্যার ভুলে বলে ফেলছে।
Okay, maybe.
So 21 is observance.
Observance or sample?
The mean of the sample is 2145.03. Standard deviation is 436.3.
This is not the explanation. This is the thing as it is in displays here. You are just pronouncing. I told you to interpret. So what is the first thing you told me? It was a little bit correct. Tell me again. The first thing mean.
21টা অবজারভেন্সের
Tell me that. I am talking about the lady. That lady. She was quite correct. Tell me.
Yes, sir.
Tell me the first things about the mean interpretation. You already told me. Repeat it again.
Sir, it is the mean of 21 sample.
You don't know about the sample. What is the sample, sir, here?
21.
21 what?
So data.
selling price.
Selling price, sir.
Selling price of what? You
Sir,
know
observation.
everything. Why you say observation? You don't know what are the observations. So
Selling
why I give you the data already? Why? You did not even take a look in your data. Selling price of what?
Flat.
Yes, flat. So why you cannot interpret? So if I answer this question, I could answer like this. Okay, the average selling price. The average or mean, same thing, right? The mean selling price of 21 flats in Rangpur division, or I forgot about the division, or maybe in Dhaka city is about 2145.03 thousand taka. I again tell you the mean selling price or the average selling price of 21 flats, okay, in Dhaka city is about 21,4.03 3,000 taka. Tell me now. Tell me. Okay. Now tell me another thing. Like I'm constructing another graph. Maybe. Analyze. How did I construct this one? How did I construct the graph? Somebody told me already. Then I use that plan. How I have to contact?
The descriptive statistic, then frequencies, then chart. Yes, yes, sir. That's it.
Okay. So now I am gonna construct swimming pool, right? Which kind of chart I can construct here?
Pool.
Yes. Tell me. Bye. Hello. Which one?
Histogram.
What is the variable?
Sir, pie chart.
Pie chart.
Okay. Which one? Frequency or percentages? In pie chart, in this slice, which things you have to show?
It's a
Percentage.
percentage.
Exactly. Now take a look. You see? Now how we can edit? Can you see percentage here?
No, sir.
No.
No. So how I can like put it here? Maybe you can just click somewhere. You see? How I take it? Just click here. Then maybe you can take it in inside box. Okay. Or maybe you can just put as it is. It's up to you, right? I'm just showing you how you can know what's blah blah blah. You can also change the title. You can just click on the double click here, right? Then you can change the title. Pie chart, right? Pie chart of what?
The swimming pool.
Swimming pool of what?
Or flat.
You can edit in this way. Maybe you can also change the style of this, like change the style of this chart, right? You can just click here. You see? So you can take it inside, like you can do it many things. You can do it many things. So it's all about practice. If you cannot practice it properly, right, then it's very difficult. Now you can just copy. You can just copy, right? My computer is going slow. It's going slowly. Suppose I just want to copy it. You see the copy chart. Then where I can put maybe next word, right? See? Chart is here, but it's like very small. I don't know why it's very small. Maybe I select in somewhere else. Maybe it will be bigger here if you select from here. You see, now it's quite big. Now you can make some border over there. Maybe you can like put some border, right? I'm just doing it like in different ways. You can select by your own way. Now tell me the interpretation of this one. You can see, or maybe I can change the style. Okay. Tell me the interpretation. Tell me the interpretation, please.
In 38.10% flat has swimming pool and 61.90% flat has no swimming pool in their flat in Dhaka city.
Bye. Bye.
Yes, sir.
সকালে বাজে 8টার সময় হবে বাজে সিজন
Miss Tari?
এই যে স্যার
জয়েনিং লেটার পাবো না কেন? আমি তো লাস্ট অ্যাপ্লাই করছি আপনার ডিগ্রি কই পেলেন? জয়েনিং তো কবে করে গেছে? ওটা লাগবে না, ওটা ছাড়াই দিয়ে দেন। দূর আপনার জমা দেন না। আরে আপনি জমা দিয়ে দেন, যদি নেয় তাহলে দিয়ে দেন। বেশি জিজ্ঞাসা করতে যান কেন? ঠিক আছে, আমি একটা ক্লাস অ্যান্সার করে দিতে হবে। So, what was your interpretation then?
Sir, in Dhaka city, 38.10% flat has swimming pool and 61.90% flat has no swimming pool.
Yeah. Do you think the interpretation is correct? It was correct, but not that much correct. Slightly correct because your interpretation tell us in whole Dhaka city, right? But the scenario is not like that. You have only 21 flats.
Yes, sir, 21 flats. Sorry, sir.
So I could say like this: among or out of 21 flats, okay? Out of 21 flats in Dhaka city, Bangladesh, only 31%, 31.1% have swimming pool and
Hello. Hello.
and 61.90 have or don't have swimming pool. Okay. Anyway,
Yes,
so
sir.
this is the interpretation of this graph. So try to think like this, okay? Try to think like this, that you are doing something in statistics. If you don't have an interpretation, everything is meaningless. Even you cannot do research, you know. You should have a good understanding, clear understanding, then you can carry out research. Otherwise, it's going to be very difficult for you, right? So I don't know what you learned in Teacher of Statistics 1, but you should learn practically. Like whatever you learn, whatever the topic is, try to learn key things. What is this? Why you are using this? Where you are going to use this? Okay. Okay, and how to use this? That means calculation, type, definition, and uses or application. Okay, so these things you have to give emphasize or give importance. Otherwise, the subject statistics is going to be very difficult for you. And I can tell you, like, the subject is very good in terms of practicability. Like, there are a lot of jobs regarding for a statistician. A statistician can do many jobs. You understand what I mean? You can do your jobs in WHO, United Nations, UN, Bangladesh Bureau of Statistics, Bangladesh Bank, even a lot of private banks are here, right? Many universities, research organization, ICDRB, any organization. But if you don't have a sound knowledge, mute your microphone, please. If you don't have a good sound knowledge, right, then it's gonna be very difficult for you to carry out your research, or like you cannot do well in your interview. So try to learn. SPSS is widely used in research farming. If you have a good command in SPSS, like if you are good in SPSS in programming or syntax, maybe you can get a good job in America or very good country or even in Bangladesh in ICDRB. So try to learn the softwares are here, and not only software, you have to learn what you have to learn the applicability or interpretation of your findings and how to find you, like how to solve the problem using the software programming command or the other things anyway. So these are the very important things. So you have to learn that things. Otherwise, it's gonna be difficult for you. So statistics is a good subject, but if you want to be a good statistician, you need to know statistics very well. You should have a very good understanding or clear understanding about statistics. Otherwise, it's gonna be very difficult. Anyway, let's go back to the. So tomorrow maybe we can finish this assignment number 1, right? Up to 1 to 5. I can finish if I have a like clear signal from you that you are good in interpreting these things. You are good in calculating these things. Otherwise, I will not proceed. Okay, but you understand what I mean? So you have the data already. So these are the data. Only the few data. It's like the selling price. These things. Okay.
Yes, sir.
You can take a screenshot and try to solve those problems manually. Only how many questions? Maybe 1, 2, right, and 5. But I will ask you many things like, what is the need of box plot? Okay, what are the difference between box plot and histogram? Then it's better. Try to know the basic knowledge. Don't copy from the internet. Don't copy from the books. Try to know what is meant. What is meant by box plot? What is the use and how you can apply that? You can do histogram, you can do bar diagram, but why you are using box plot instead of using histogram or box plot? So there is a huge difference, a big difference, and some good application of box plot. And you can take help from my publication. So you can just try to take a look what I did in my publication in the using the box plot. You understand what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So I'm not sure. If you don't have any knowledge, how can I proceed my class? It's gonna be very difficult. Yeah, so I'm gonna finish my lecture. So if you have any question, you can ask me. If you don't have any question, maybe I can finish my
Sir, if you give us the link of your papers, then it will be helpful for us, sir. Because
Oh my God, you
we are
did not
new
take
in that website.
you did not take a look of the title. Huh? You did not take a look.
Sir, I did, sir, but already I have forgot.
Then try to go to my Facebook bio. You will have a link in my Facebook bio. Then you will have the publication list in my bio. And try to find that publication in my bio, on my bio. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
So, do you have any other questions, Fahima?
No, sir. I also wanted the link of your page, but now I can find
It's
it.
not page, it's publication, research publication, a research paper
Okay.
which I published. Okay. So maybe you can
Okay.
just try to go over it, and I can tell you this kind of publication can give you a good scholarship in United States of America or Canada, right? Okay. So try to publish paper, or what should I say? Like try to know how to publish paper, how to write paper, how to analyze the paper, and how to analyze the data and write the paper. It's very important. Like in America or other country, if you have a good publication track, they will recruit you directly as the faculty position. Do you know the faculty? Faculty is nothing but a teacher. So you can be the faculty if you have a good publication track. Okay. And also you can get a good funding scholarship, like good funding in PhD scholarship. Okay, Torjiman and Shelly. So you are staying in a